Americans are always saying they're tired of what they've been doing in the world, and the only thing that is as frequent as them saying it is them going back out and intervening. I can easily foresee not one, but two significant American interventions sometime in the next year. One possibly with Europe in Syria, and one possibly in Iran. And then we'll have to have a whole new discussion about the new assertiveness of the United States or the new recklessness of the United States or whatever conversation you'd like to have, but we won't be talking about the fact that the United States is no longer intervening. So, you know, the world doesn't, we don't change that much.
Just one point, because I promised I would touch upon it, which has to do about global governance. I think there is an agenda out there that I would like the EU and the US to take together forward. And that is, how do we organize this extremely complex world of today, where you basically are driven by technology and finance and communications and globalized world market? How do you make sure that the way this world evolves is one that is compatible with our values? And I think values are even more important today than a few years ago in terms of democracy, individual rights, for instance. How do we make sure that, you know, our place, that is the industrialized nations that share so much in common, their relative weight in deciding how the world will be is guaranteed? And my point is that I don't think that Germany can do it alone, that France or Britain can do it alone. I don't even think that Europe can do it alone. But I don't think that the United States can do it alone either. There is a good chance that if we join efforts, we can make progress, and that we can establish the sort of, you know, basic rules and standards and principles on which we will discuss with other parts of the world how to organize the world. But I would call today, as in the context of the Nobel Prize, and I believe this is part of the new narrative for Europe, which is to influence the world outside our borders, I would call for a cooperation between the two of us in different areas, from trade, investment, regulatory framework to other issues. And I think this is the message I would sort of forward-looking take out of the Nobel Prize discussion, is to say, let's do it together.